Hey, what's up, body bags? Wanted to review a movie, obviously from a franchise, because the theme week today was franchise week, where we pick whatever film from any franchise, as long as that's been reviewed yet. So I decided to check out the producer's cut of Halloween 6: Curse of Michael Myers for the very first time. I had always only seen the theatrical cut. I just had never got around to seeing the producer's cut, and it always interested me just because it says it features nearly 70 minutes of unedited footage and like different takes and stuff and all that. And I've always heard about the producer's cut, just never, like I said, never seen it. I've always heard it was bootlegged and stuff, and people, really wanted this thing. But the big box set came out by Scream Factory, and I think like a year after that, or like a little bit like that, they released a single version of this from Lionsgate. And surprisingly, this was like in the dump bins when it first came out. You could go to FYE. I think I bought this for literally $6.99 brand new from FYE. But yeah, it's definitely a totally different take. I don't know which one I would say is better as far as this or the theatrical goes. I am going to say I kind of actually like the theatrical a little bit better. Because this one, it goes way more into the cult of Thorn, and you see the Man in Black a lot more. Loomis is in this a lot more. Definitely you see a lot more of his lines, but it's just like talking, lines. There's nothing, he's not really doing any action or anything like that. And he looks old as hell in this movie too. But yeah, essentially it starts off with Jamie from part 4 and 5. She ends up giving birth to a kid. And I'm going to spoil this movie, by the way. The movie's been out for years, and I'm sure everyone's seen it. Yeah, she gives birth to a kid that's from Michael Myers. It was his kid. And, yeah, the Man in Black is a part of this whole cult of Thorn, and it goes into the stuff where Michael Myers was brainwashed by this cult with all these ruins and all this stuff, and it gets really ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah, it just gets ridiculous, the whole cult aspect of it, where the theatrical version does away with some of the cult stuff, or a lot of the cult stuff, but still has like kind of hints of it. This one just goes full on with it, you know what I mean? And there's a little reveal with the cult Thorn, you find out who the Man in Black is, only in the producer's cut, and it was kind of a twist I didn't expect. The kills are way more dialed down in this producer's cut because Dimension wanted it to be more gory, hence where the theatrical cut came from. But yeah, but back to the story. After Jamie gives birth to the kid, Paul Rudd, he plays Tommy Doyle as an adult. He ends up hearing where the baby is on like the radio thing, and if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's hard to explain exactly, but he hears it on the radio because she dumps the baby at this like train station, and he goes and gets the baby, and then there's a family that moved into the Strode house, or the Michael Myers house, and Michael Myers is going back to get his rage or whatever. He's going to kill them all. And yeah, and it's part of this whole cult. And then there's this whole thing with the kid in the Myers house now. The Man in Black is kind of like brainwashing him or kind of telling him to kill his family and all that. It's a really messy film. That's what I'm gonna say about the plot. I mean, it's a really confusing, messy film. So forgive me if that whole synopsis didn't make any sense, but it's a really messy, all over the place film. The acting was good. Paul Rudd, I always liked Paul Rudd, but I mean, it was kind of goofy. I mean, after you've seen him in a lot of comedies, it is really hard to take him completely serious with that, But the movie is over pretty quick. I like the actress who played the main girl. I thought she was pretty attractive, although I think she looked a little old for the part she was playing, because it shows her going to school and stuff, but hey, I don't know. But, she was pretty cute and all that. I like the parents too, their acting. Some of the kills were kind of cool. Like, there's a hatchet kill with the woman while she's hanging her laundry, which I really dug. The music was kind of cool. Now, the worst part about this movie is the climax. It has the most anticlimactic climax of any Halloween film. It's just stupid. It has to do with these ruins and all that, and it's dumb. Theatrical cut ending is way better. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, the movie looks really good. I never saw the bootlegs or anything like that, so I can't attest to how crappy those looked. But from what I've heard, this is like head and shoulders better than the bootleg that you used to get at conventions of this film. Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of people have this movie already, but if you don't have the producer's cut, I mean, $7, you can't go wrong. Might as well pick it up just to check it out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Absolutely no special features either to speak of, but I didn't expect any. So, but anyways, guys, I'll see y'all next week. Peace.